We asked one of our summer 2020 interns, Caroline Saksena, what her internship experience was like. Here's what she said.
I had a wonderful experience in my internship. I thought it was really well designed. I think it was a 10-week internship, and throughout that time, there was guest speakers every week. We learned a lot about like the ideal treatment process for someone when they get a concussion. But my big project was working on designing a web page. As you mentioned, I made a web page called like "What happens to your brain when you get a concussion," and that really delved into some of the neuroscience behind concussions in like a very accessible way. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to work on. I'd had I was interested in that topic before, just because I had had a concussion in high school, and that was a pretty significant experience in my life. But what really drew me to the project was understanding what happens to the brain, and then making that kind of translating that into like what you can do or how that affects your experiences. So in this project, then we had to figure out what the web page would look like. But before we had to do that, we had to figure out what actually was happening in the brain. So Elaine and I, we combed through all the different resources online, including like YouTube videos, some research papers, and a lot of informational articles just that are out there. And we found that there are a lot of inaccuracies out there. And that's part of what makes Concussion Alliance so special, is that it really tries to um, put out accurate information in a way that is hard to find elsewhere.